Okay, got the remote works at work and battery. Anyway, working on the old boxer room. Maybe I can get you over here. I was trying to find a good spot to put you guys. See, there you go. You can actually see it a little better. All I'm doing is gonna shave down the top where right here in a couple spots and sand it. The front needs shaved. The back's not too bad, but that's what we're doing. And you know what? I'm gonna take old age. I was crawling around helping a good friend of mine yesterday, and took it easy today. This is actually a first. There you go. First, I actually came out to do it. When I'm sanding, the sand, the stuff's gonna go this way, so that's why I did that. I didn't want it to go back and hit the stove and catch on fire. We're gonna use our Walmart 6 amp belt sander. I think it's one of the cheaper tough ones or whatever. But the first one I got, remember, made noise. I had to take it back. I think it was a defect. This one I already tried to use, but what I'm going to do is go like this and just smooth it up. I did fill the putty in places like you've seen, but it's not the best. It's going to be alright. We'll give ourselves a extension cord here. Make sure we plug it in the right one. I got one of my favorite shows on my little smart TV out here in the garage. And the reason, it ain't really cold out here, but the reason I've got the space heater on is to get a little warm in case I want to spray some paint. It's probably going to take a day or two to get this done right. I never noticed that before. Trying to see. Yeah, it's got a green light on it. Huh. But let's see what it looks like. The belt's off a hair, and the way you adjust these is this right here. Let me see. And you want that to run roughly there and right on there. So it's right where it is pretty good. Try this again. If we go. I don't know if I said it, but I did say I got smart TV on, but I'm watching Blue Bloods. I like that show. I don't know if you guys out there do or not, but that's not too bad. Now we're gonna see if it's a big hump here. See, this is pretty good now. We're gonna see if we can get this one to come down. You don't want to press real hard because these cheaper ones, you'll burn the motor right out of them. grain, but on a project like this, you don't have wood grain, guys. This stuff was actually sawdust at one time. You can see how much the top is off here. It's not actually on the edge. So when we try to blend it, make it look nasty. Not too bad. Now, I'm not pressing hard. Pressing hard being it. I don't want to do that. Just one of these little holes. The bottom looks the worst so far. See if we can make it look good. I still got a little edge here, but I don't think I'm going to be able to get rid of that. You try to blend it. That's it. Because this is high and this is low. But it's blending. There's some over here. I know it's still here because I got darkness. That actually looks pretty good, guys. So far, I haven't got it all yet, but this right here was low, and this was high, so I blended it, and this had a little marks in it. But we still got a good bit to go. But that's the major of it. I'm going to pause you guys. I'll go ahead and do that, and then we'll come back. Actually, I can stop you for now. That'd be, save the battery. Okay, part one of painting's off, and I'm saying looks really, really good. I'm gonna go ahead and hang it somehow like I did before, or I could just spray it on the chair too. But either way, I just want to put a little bit of paint on it, let that cure, then I'm gonna sand it, and that's gonna get rid of some of these marks. And I rounded the edges just a little bit. The only thing I did, I used my Orbital Black & Decker and went on the edges. It doesn't look like it's made out of machine. It looks like it's handmade. So there, I even did this a little bit in here. So what we gotta do is take care of the rest. I think I gotta push this for pause. Let me see. Yep. So all I'll do is get a rag, tack that down, then spray some paint on it. Okay, the only thing I'm using is towels from paper towels and made it wet. I'm actually going to get rid of some of the water. Got a little too much. I'm making a homemade tack cloth in a way. It's what they do use on cars, something like this. And you can see the sawdust coming off there. This ain't a professional paint job, but I want it to be at least half decent. I'll get the bottom later. I'll go ahead and clean it off. But you can see, like I said, all that stuff. It's supposed to look like, we can see it, what it looks like. And it won't take too long because I didn't put a lot of water on it to dry, so we'll get the bottom real quick. And close up. Now I'm going to wipe off my seat, my old chair, my work chair. My work chair, sitting down chair, everything chair. I had this chair over 10 years. I use it for everything. When it breaks it, I'll get another one. All I'm doing is trying to get some of the sawdust remnants off. There we go. We'll let that dry a little bit. Get near the heat. Now I'll spray some stuff on it. I'll be back. Okay, it's dry, mostly. I'm just using cheap Valspar. It was white. A whole bunch of this paint stuff was given to me from a friend. And it soaks in, so that's what I'm going to show you. I'm actually going to move it over a little bit now. You know what? We can set it on something even better. My uncle gave this to me for the garage. There you go. I don't care if it gets paint on it. It's just a seat. I got one, and like I got a matching set. That'll work. Just want to make sure you keep on shaking this stuff up, whatever you're using. And this is white, but you'll see how it soaks in. I can wipe it off the chair if I want. I could have put something down too. I know people under there are going to be saying, why didn't you put something on the chair? This coat right here is just to get it soaked in. Then I'll sand it. Like a primer coat on a car. That's all I'm trying to do. I'm not putting it on so heavy that it's going to run. It might have one or two in it. Right there, it seems like one's starting, but I'm just trying to get it to stick. Alright, I'm going to show you how bad it actually goes in. You can see it's pretty good. This right here is compact surface. Since I cut this, it opens it up and opens up the grain or whatever you want to call the wood. Watch this. Let me do a circle real quick. Now my sprayer's acting up again. Like I said, it was old paint. Thought it was gonna be alright, but we'll spray upside down. But watch this. Now I made that kind of heavy. Look how much is soaked in. Now watch if I do it here. See that line? The nozzle itself, I think, is clogged up. I don't know. It's air coming out, but no paint. Anyway, we'll just spray it the way we can. That's what I said. Just like a tack coat. Something to soak in and dry. I'm trying not to get any runs, but if I get runs, I'll take them out. Better hurry up and try to use what I got left over here. There ain't much left. Never had the spray can this much upside down, but you can see that where it's spraying two different patterns, so It's definitely screwed up. As long as I get enough on there to sand it, I'm good. This is just going to get mostly into these grains I want, so I can make it all smooth. Alright, there's that one. I'll go to another one. I got clear. That one's actually gone. I got clear, but I really can't see that. I got farm. This is a Krylon. Farm implement. It's a yellow. I don't even know if it's any good. Looks like it is. It's pretty yellow on top now. All I'm doing is trying to fill in the grain or the way the wood is. And I'll let this dry for a couple of days or whatever till it gets hard so I can sand it. I don't want to spray it because I just did that. So I'm going to spray over here. I'm spraying heavy on the grain, not on the flat surfaces. This would be a pretty color when you use it, but this paint right here I'm using is probably 10 years old. But it's just like beans or whatever. It would in a can. It was. See if we got enough left in this can to do this side now. Somewhat. I ain't really worried if I run out. Ain't gonna hurt anything. So I'm just trying to get enough paint on there where I can go and sand it later. This paint's starting to run, but as I said, I don't care. I'm just trying to get something soaked in the wood when I put my good paint on. It ain't going to use my good paint all the way up. That's all I'm doing. Because these cans of paint nowadays, even a cheap can is $5. And when you don't have a lot of money, you got to do tricks like this if you got old paint. That one's empty. See what else we got, guys. We got another clear. We got marker paint. You could probably use that, but that's for marking grass and stuff like that with utilities. I got dark blue. I'm gonna save that. I'll make it dark blue and black with clear, and I'll put a lot of clear on it. That'll look pretty good. And I got tons of this red, or It's a satin, it's like a reddish color. That's my pool table stuff. I don't want to use that. Got more clear. I got heat paint too, but I don't want to waste the heat paint. That is expensive. And what I mean by heat paint, this is stuff you would use on your motors and stuff. A family member, mom, she's seen it somewhere and picked it up, 50 cents. That's usually $8 a can or whatever now. It's probably $6, $7 when you found it. So. And I still got the glossy green. See if anything in this. I'll test it over here. Yep, there's green in here. So I'm going to take it up and spray it on there. I just want to get coated pretty good. This heat right here has helped that curing process, or a flash point they call it. You can see right there I'm going to have an issue. Right here. But you put enough paint on there, it'll take care of all that. That's what we're doing now. There was something mixed in with that paint, but it'll be alright. Because this whole thing's going to be sanded after it's cured and gets hard. Actually getting paint on me because, that's what I said, this is old paint. Nozzle. Yeah, I don't think this is the right nozzle for this too, but it's working. I know it looks like crap, guys. It's going to be sanded. And all the little grease or whatever, that could be what that is, but all that would be gone. Got a whole bunch of little specks up here. I'll show you in a second. Turn it upside down because I'm running out. See if I can get the last little bit out. We're done. Alright. Let me get you off here. You're all dusty and dirty. Spin it around so I can see what I'm telling you. It's got some marks there, that's what I said, but after this cures and dries, it'll be fine. But you can see right here, it had, I wiped the wood off and everything, but it had something in the wood or whatever. And it's gonna look, it is gonna look bad. But I know that. I'm just trying to put something on to seal the wood. That's more, I don't know why didn't say it earlier, but I'm sealing the wood with old paint. So, there she is. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't, thumbs down. At least you watch one. Please subscribe. And bye till later.